Let's talk about Wilhelm. Today I will briefly review 18 fragrances that I have from Wilhelm, in which I hope this video can help you determine which Wilhelm is the right perfume for you. I group 18 fragrances into two categories. One is more masculine leaning and the other one is more feminine leaning. Before we begin, I wanted to briefly talk about all the beautiful bottles in front of me. Wilhelm as a brand I think is very unique. First off, they use yellow, which I think makes them stand out from the rest of the niche fragrance house, and all of their fragrances are airy, easy to love, and also photorealistic, which I will talk about later. Let's start with their more feminine leaning portfolio. First, a Lilac a Day. A Lilac a Day smells like spring in a bottle. This is a very floral perfume. It's quite green and fresh. This perfume reminds me of a fresh cut lilac. The floral is quite heady, so beware. You really have to like photorealistic floral scent in order to enjoy a Lilac a Day. Next, one of my favorite from the house, Dear Polly. If you're the type of person who loves tea perfume, I can confidently say Dear Polly will become an instant love. It has a prominent smoky black tea with citrusy opening. I also get a lot of apple in this perfume. It's green, aromatic. I feel like Dear Polly is the type of perfume that reminds me of sipping a glass of fresh brewed iced tea infused with apple and lemon. It's super fresh, aromatic, can be worn daily, and it does offer a great lasting power too. On me, this lasts 6 to 8 hours with moderate projection. Love this. For the love of Jasmine, we have Don't Tell Jasmine. To me, this smells like a beautiful bouquet of fresh jasmine. This is another photorealistic floral options from the brand. You need to love jasmine in order to enjoy this perfume because it's a bit in your face. Next, another white floral bomb from the house, Fleur Burlesque. Most prominent notes that I get from these perfumes are gardenia, jasmine, in which the overall vibe that I'm getting from this perfume, it's a bit old-fashioned, floral, sweet, but ambery. To me, Fleur Burlesque smells like a grandmother of Giorgio Armani, Rouge Malachite, and Diptyque Dawson. It's floral, ambery, and slightly powdery, definitely old-fashioned. Mango Skin is, I believe, the most popular and hyped up perfume of Wilhelm. To me, the mango notes in this perfume smells like it's on the verge of being rotten. It smells juicy, sweet, and a bit warm. If you're looking for a photorealistic mango scent, this one is not an option. With every review going around the internet saying that this one is a photorealistic mango, one thing for sure I can tell you that this is not, because I also get a hint of patchouli base, which makes this a lot more synthetic and mass market to me. Well, this was not love at first sniff. I think that compared to all the mango scents that I have, Mango Skin is one of the best. Let's talk about my wishlist from Wilhelm, Modest Mimosa. I think I can say that this year, I think I was geared toward loving a lot of Mimosa perfumes, and Modest Mimosa smells like a very clean, sweet, powdery mimosa. It's a simple linear perfume, but I definitely think that this one smells very charming. Also, it does smells a lot creamier and sweeter at the end of the wear test. Next, a clean offering from the brand Opus Kore. This is a floral, fruity, fresh perfume in which Fragrantica mentioned that this one smells like Marc Jacob Daisy, which I think is completely misleading. Opus Kore opens up with a fresh Sicilian lemon and acai berry. It's a lot more fruity. It also smells a bit like shampoo. I think this is an easy to love perfume, and it does smells very pretty. Next, one of my favorite from the brand, Poets of Berlin. Poets of Berlin and Dear Polly both are sitting on the top of the pyramid. Poets of Berlin is a woody, fruity, vanilla perfume that smells very sophisticated and flirty. It's sweet, but I get the different kind of sweet that I'm getting from a lot of sweet perfumes that I own. It has a touch of green, I'm guessing comes from a bamboo note. I also get a very subtle blueberry note that really shine in the opening. But can we talk about the dry down? It's what makes me fall in love with Poets of Berlin. It's sweet, woody, slightly powdery, definitely a date night appropriate with that creamy vanilla that makes my mouth water. Last one from the list of feminine leaning perfume is Room Service. This perfume smells powdery, musky, fruity, and clean. If I can recommend you one clean perfume from the house, it will definitely be Room Service. It's fresh, airy, perfect for spring and summer. This perfume is also a little bit soapy, and I think this one is the most blind buy friendly option as long as you like clean scent. To me, this smells very pleasant. It's not too weak, not too strong. It's clean without smelling like detergent or other generic soap. Love, 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 love this. This is my number 3 picks from the brand. Next, Moon Carnival. This is the type of perfume for you that likes a bubblegummy white floral that smells very youthful and sweet. It's indolic, sweet, milky, creamy white floral with a blast of sweet citrus in the opening. This is definitely the most youthful Wilhelm I've tried so far. Now on to the more masculine leaning offering from the brand, Dirty Velvet. Sweet tobacco, leather, spice is what I pick from Dirty Velvet. Typically associate dirty with patchouli or earthy notes, which in this perfume I didn't get any of those. So to me, this doesn't smell dirty but definitely masculine. Next up, London Funk. This one is a fresh, fruity, woody, earthy perfume that I will categorize as unisex but leaning slightly masculine. Bergamot and basil is the notes that really shines through in this perfume, in which in the dry down stage I get a lot woody. Next up, Morning Chest. My husband loved this perfume. It's a citrusy leather that smells masculine. At the opening stage, I don't know why, but I'm getting a pineapple note. It's smoky, bitter, and definitely leathery. I think Morning Chest as a person is the typical man that has a quiet confidence. He is definitely the typical introverted alpha male. Next, 125th and Bloom. This opens up with a dusty green angelica, then turns into a spicy and smoky saffron leather. The dry down stage, I get a hint of violet and rose, but I think overall sensation of this perfume is more saffron and leather. Next up, Basilico Felini. It's a green fig that smells like basil and tomato. It's definitely not the fig perfumes that you find in Philosopos. It's a bit sweet, powdery. This one is not for me. But as for purple fig, this is a like. I used to own this perfume but I decluttered them because I feel like I like this scent on paper, but I don't know when or where can I wear this perfume. It's a very deep woodsy fig with a lot of prominent angelica on top that definitely gives it a very green and powdery aspect. This is a very unique scent, but it's just that I feel like this type of days, me and green scents doesn't vibe. Next, Kins X Wilhelm. This one is a combination of leather, black tea, and woody, which reminds me a lot of Byredo Cellier, but that one is a lot more sweet, while this is a lot more woody. And last is my favorite masculine leaning option from the brand, the Oud Affair. This is a photorealistic tobacco leaf with a lot of honey. I don't get why a lot of people compared this to tobacco vanille, because this one is a lot more realistic tobacco that's very dry and has been sitting on top of ashtray. If you're a guy that's been looking for a signature scent, I think you should try the Oud Affair from Wilhelm. That's it. Let me know which Wilhelm sparks your interest the most in the comment section below. Bye!